Now for class 12, adjoint of a matrix of order 2 by 2. Yesterday we have find out the cofactors of the matrix. In the similar fashion, we have to first calculate the cofactors of the given matrix. The cofactors of a matrix, of a given matrix, are as follows. A11 will be equals to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, and first row and first column will be deleted, left out with 4, we get 4. Second cofactor A12 minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, first row and second column to be deleted, and we get 3, it becomes minus 3. Now A21 minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1, second row first column will be deleted, left out with 2, we get minus 2. A22 minus 1 to the power I plus j, that is 2 plus 2. Second row and second column will be deleted, we are left out with only 1, so we get here 1. Now I have to calculate the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A means that now A11 is 4, A12 is minus 3, A21 is minus 2, and A22 is 1. After putting all the elements in their position, you have to take the transpose of this matrix. When we take the transpose of this matrix, row and column will be interchanged. So this is our adjoint of a matrix. Now listen here. For calculating the adjoint of a matrix, we have to find out the cofactors, all the elements, all the 4 cofactors, and then after putting in a matrix, we have to take the transpose. But now what I am going to explain you that if it is asked to find the inverse of this matrix, find the inverse of this matrix. Inverse of a matrix, if it is asked. So the difference is that before calculating the cofactors of this matrix, we have to find out its determinant value. Before calculating the cofactors, we have to find out its determinant value, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, top to bottom minus bottom to top, 1 into 4 minus 3 into 2, that is 4 minus 6 is equals to minus 2. And if the determinant value is not equal to 0, and if the determinant value is not equal to 0, then only the inverse of a matrix exists. Otherwise, the inverse of a matrix will not exist, and then no need of calculating the cofactors for that type of matrix. If we are getting the determinant value not equal to 0, then only we have to calculate the cofactors for calculating the inverse of any matrix. And after calculating now, in the same way we have to proceed and we have to calculate the cofactors. And now for inverse, simple thing what we have to do, A inverse is equals to adjoint of A. Already we have calculated here. We have to divide this adjoint of A with the determinant value of A. That means the inverse of this matrix, we will get it as the determinant value we got it minus 2. So it will become minus 1 upon 2, and just you write down the adjoint elements. 4, minus 2, minus 3, 1. So this becomes the inverse of a matrix 2 by 2. So if it is asked to calculate only the adjoint, so no need of finding out the determinant value. directly you find out the cofactors and take the transpose of it. And if it is asked to find out the inverse, then first thing you have to calculate the determinant value of A, and if it is not equal to 0, then only you have to calculate the cofactors and you have to apply the formula and substitute the values. And if it is equals to 0, determinant value is equals to 0, in next class I will tell you what you have to do it further. Now find the adjoint of a matrix A 3 by 3 of order 3 by 3. So as in the previous question, I have calculated first adjoint and then the inverse. The same way I will proceed for this question also. Now listen here. We have to first find out the cofactors. The cofactors are as follows. A11 is equals to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1. First row and first column will be deleted. Left out 2 by 2, 2, 4, 0, 5 equals to 2 into 5 minus 0 into 4. 10 minus 4, 0 equals to 10. A12 minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2. Now first row and second column will be deleted. Left out with 0, 4, 0, 5. 0, 4, 0, 5, which becomes now minus 0, 0, which becomes 0. A13 minus 1 to the power 1 plus 3. First row and third column will be deleted. 0, 2, 0, 0. 0, 2, 0, 0. Again it becomes 0 minus 0 equal to 0. A21 minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1. Second row and first column 2, 3, 0, 5. 2, 3, 0, 5. Minus 2 into 5, 10. 10 minus 0 which is equals to minus 10 here now. So A22 minus 1 to the power 2 plus 2. So second row, second column will be deleted. 1, 3, 0, 5. 1, 3, 0, 5. That is 5 minus 0 equals to 5. So A23 minus 1 to the power 2 plus 3. Now second row and third column will be deleted. Second row and third column 1, 2, 0, 0. So 1, 2, 0, 0. Which becomes minus and 0 minus 0, it again now becomes 0. Now we comes to the A31. A31 equals to minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1. Third row, first column 2, 3, 2, 4. 2, 3, 2, 4. That is 8 minus 6 is equals to 2. A32 minus 1 to the power 3 plus 2. Now third row and second column we are left out with 1, 3, 0, 4. 1, 3, 0, 4 equals to minus, and 4 minus 0 equals to minus 4 here becomes. Now comes A33, that is minus 1 to the power 3 plus 3. We have third row, third column deleted. Now 1, 2, 0, 2. Which becomes 2 minus 0 equals to 2. Now adjoint of A will become our A11 is having 10, 0 and 0 first row. 10, 0, 0. Second row minus 10, 5, 0. Minus 10, 5, 0. Third row 2 minus 4 minus 2. 2 minus 4, 2 minus 4 and 2. And we take its transpose. So transpose it becomes, we interchange the row and columns. 10, 0, 0, minus 10, 5, 0, 2, minus 4, 2. So that becomes the adjoint. Now as in the previous question, after calculating the adjoint, I have explained to you about how to calculate the inverse of it. The process is same. So now the inverse inverse of a matrix. For this, as I told that you have to, whenever you have to calculate the inverse of a matrix, you have to calculate the determinant value of it. Now I am going to calculate the determinant value of it. So 1, 2, 3, 0, 2, 4, 0, 0, 5. Let us see. First element 1, this and this will be deleted, and now 2 into 5, 10 minus 0. Now this in the middle one, it will be a minus sign, as it is a minus 1 to the power first row and second column. Therefore it becomes a minus sign. So 2 element, first row and second column will be deleted, top to bottom minus bottom to top. So 0 into 5, 0, minus 0 into 4, 0, 0 minus 0. Now comes plus 3. This first row and third column will be deleted, again it comes 0, and here also 0. So 0 minus 0. Again now it is also the 0, it is also 0, it comes equals to 10, which is not equal to 0, which implies that A inverse exists. So now A inverse exists, we have to calculate all these cofactors, and we have to take the transpose that will give you the adjoint of A, and as the formula will be same, A inverse equals to adjoint of A upon determinant value of A, that is 1 upon 10, and the adjoint, you just put all these elements, 10, minus 10, 2, 0, 5, minus 4, 0, 0, 2. So today I have explained you about how to calculate the adjoint and the inverse of 2 by 2 order and 3 by 3 order matrix. You practice such problems, at least 5 to 6 questions for calculating the adjoint as well as the inverse of a matrix from any textbook. You can refer it, and remember it that if you want to calculate the inverse, then first thing is that you have to calculate the determinant value of A. Then only you have to proceed for the cofactors. If the determinant value is not equal to 0, then only A inverse exists. If determinant value is equal to 0, then A inverse does not exist. And then what we have to do further, that I will explain you in the next class. Thank you.